Something massive just dropped out of Washington, and it could redefine Britain's place in the world. An unexpected announcement, a power shift, and a message loud and clear from across the Atlantic. America is back, and it's choosing its allies carefully. But while one leader steps up on the global stage, another is left scrambling at home. What just happened could change everything, if it's not fumbled by the very people meant to protect our interests. Stay tuned, this one's big. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. It's official. President Donald Trump has confirmed a landmark trade deal with the United Kingdom, making Britain the first country to secure a comprehensive agreement with the new Trump administration. This is more than a diplomatic gesture. It's a power move, and once again it shows Trump setting the global agenda while Labour stumbles in his shadow. The announcement came straight from the president himself via Truth Social, where he declared, "The agreement with the United Kingdom is a full and comprehensive one that will cement the relationship between the United States and the United Kingdom for many years to come. Because of our long-time history and allegiance together, it is a great honor to have the United Kingdom as our first announcement. Make no mistake, this isn't just another photo op. It's a major geopolitical shift that re-establishes Britain's status on the world stage. And who made it happen? Trump. Not Starmer, not the Labour front bench. Trump's made the call, Trump led the initiative, and now Britain stands to benefit if our own government doesn't sabotage it. Let's be clear, Starmer didn't lead on this. He reacted as usual. He wasn't in Washington hammering out the details. He wasn't preparing the country for the opportunities a US deal could bring. He was caught off guard, and now he's playing catch up while trying to spin this as a win for his government. But don't be fooled. The momentum, the initiative, and the power came from Trump. As the announcement reached Parliament, the reaction was swift and mixed. While some welcomed the deal, real concerns were raised, particularly about what this agreement means for British agriculture. Conservative MP Mark Pritchard was among the first to call attention to the elephant in the room: American farming standards. Chlorinated chicken, hormone-injected beef, overuse of antibiotics in pork production, these are real risks. US products are cheaper because the standards are lower, and British farmers could be undercut unless robust protections are in place. And yet, what did we hear from the government benches? Vague reassurances. Lucy Powell, the leader of the House, claimed food standards are a red line in trade talks, but didn't provide any evidence or detail. Just praise for Starmer and the Trade Secretary. That's not a negotiation strategy. That's damage control. Even Liberal Democrat MP Tim Farron, hardly a populist, raised the alarm saying, US animal welfare standards are worse than ours, which means import costs are less. To allow equal access is not free trade, it is unfair trade. And he's absolutely right. We're not talking about free markets, we're talking about a stacked deck. If British farmers are forced to compete on unequal terms, many will simply go out of business. This isn't hypothetical, it's already happened under previous trade deals. Under Boris Johnson, the Australia and New Zealand agreements did exactly that, sacrifice British agriculture to score political points. Starmer is now in danger of doing the same thing, only this time hiding behind Trump's announcement as cover. Environment Secretary Steve Reed tried to calm concerns, saying Labour would never allow farmers to be undercut like the Tories did. But that rings hollow. This is the same Labour government that's failed to control illegal immigration, failed to reduce the tax burden on working families, and failed to protect British culture and industry from global erosion. Now we're supposed to trust them to handle the single most important trade negotiation in over a decade. Forgive the skepticism. Speaker Sir Lindsay Hoyle confirmed that the government will deliver a full statement this afternoon. But if past performance is any indication, expect more spin than substance. The Labour government will try to claim credit for a deal they didn't initiate, didn't drive, and may not even understand the consequences of. The stakes couldn't be higher. If negotiated properly, this trade deal could deliver lower tariffs, greater market access, and a significant economic boost for the UK. It could be the first real dividend of post-Brexit Britain, finally realised under American leadership. But if Labour fumbles the details, caves on food and welfare standards, or tries to smuggle in regulatory concessions behind closed doors, then it won't be a victory, it will be a betrayal. President Trump has made a bold strategic move. He's putting Britain first on the world stage, giving us a chance to restore global trade ties and reshape our economy. But here's the catch. It's now in the hands of a Labour government that's proven time and again it can't be trusted. So the question is simple: will Starmer protect British jobs, British farms, and British sovereignty? Or will he, like so many before him, sell out this country to save face on the international stage? Time will tell, but the pressure is now squarely on Downing Street, and the people are watching. In other news, Sir Keir Starmer's trade deal with India could cost up to £200 million a year in lost taxes, internal Treasury analysis has revealed. The document, produced under the previous Tory government, noted how the Prime Minister's concession on national insurance contributions brings with it a significant cost to the UK's tax bill. Earlier this week, Number 10 announced that the UK had struck a bespoke trading arrangement with India, resulting in a dramatic reduction on levies imposed on Scotch whisky and car exports. However, sources told The Times that the impact assessment found that the 3-year national insurance exemption could wipe £200 million off the Exchequer's books every year. We ran the numbers and it came back at £200 million a year, the Treasury source said. At that time, the total benefits of the deal was only £1 billion to £2 billion in GDP growth by 2035, and there was nothing on financial services, so it didn't seem worth doing. Insiders also warned that the analysis only accounted for the 20,000 Indian workers who currently come to Britain under intra-company transfers each year, and did not take into account a spike in arrivals following the deal. Despite concerns about the national insurance concession, the Prime Minister hailed the UK's deal with India as a landmark accord. In a fiery clash with Kemi Badenoch at Prime Minister's Questions yesterday, Starmer said, "The deal with India is a huge win for working people in this country." He added, "It's the biggest trade deal the UK has delivered since we left the EU." Tory, Reform UK and Liberal Democrat MPs united to pile pressure on the Prime Minister over his deal. Reform UK leader Nigel Farage said, "This government doesn't give a damn about working people. The Labour Party have this time in a big way betrayed working Britain, and that's why many people voted for us last Thursday, but for some reason the government just doesn't seem to understand. Reform UK are the party of British workers. This deal is truly appalling, and I think what you'll see is Starmer's ratings in the polls plummet further." Liberal Democrat Deputy Leader Daisy Cooper added, "This deal risks undercutting British workers at a time when they're already being hammered by Trump's trade war and Labour's misguided jobs tax." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.